Rock that.
So part of me is a little upset for not getting this video out yesterday because of how sort of insignificant the episode felt, because it's just filler and that's how it's going to be for probably the next episode or two for this show. But honestly, part of me kind of wants to let it slide because of the like 3.5-4 month hiatus that Boruto had since the show came back because of the whole coronavirus and stuff going on within the world. Part of me wants to let it slide because of that reason, but part of me is also kind of just like, man, they couldn't have given us like a more intrinsic filler episode for Mitsuki, because the show, or this episode's mainly about Mitsuki. It's mainly about him and his connection to this other guy. And essentially what he is that he is known as the Rainy Day Killer, but Mitsuki doesn't know that yet. And all you really need to know about it is that Mitsuki finds him, he's wounded, he takes him back to his home, heals him, and he explains to Mitsuki that he went to the Hidden Leaf Village because he wanted to meet his little sister. And apparently him and his little sister and Mitsuki's cat have the exact same name, which is convenience, I guess, but it's supposed to connect in with the fact that his sister had died in a chemical explosion, and he wants to get revenge on the company who owned the factory that caused the explosion. And by the end of the episode, essentially all that really happens is that Mitsuki ends up finding out who the guy is and what his motive was. He ends up figuring out a jutsu, which I don't really recall ever really seeing before, and they keep it a mystery, but all he really does is just infuse, small amount of chakra and the rain to, create needles within the rain, and he's able to control them, I think. And that's essentially kind of it. He tries to commit suicide. He tries to kill himself, but Mitsuki's like, nah, I'm not gonna let you die, bitch. And then the episode just ends with Mitsuki visiting him at the hospital, giving him the gift that he had bought for Mitsuki's cat, and then the episode just sort of ends, and it's not really that's all that really happens. I don't really have anything to really say about the episode. There's probably a lot more to it in terms of symbolism, I guess, or development for Mitsuki, but I didn't really feel anything for the episode. I was just like, they make it obvious what the guy's motive is. They make it obvious who the fucking killer is. The only thing I was like sort of like questionable about was the jutsu in mind, but no, after they show it, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. But I feel like we would have seen something like that before, at least similar to it. I feel like we have. All it really makes me want is to see the characters more, which, I'm glad it does, because I haven't seen this fucking show in like 4 months. But it only makes me want to watch the next arc. That's all it does. All I want to watch is the next arc, because it is infinitely more. That makes me infinitely more curious about what the hell's even going on with this fucking Kara organization or whatever the hell's going on. That's really it. I don't really have anything else to say about the episode. I'm glad that I have another video to upload on Sundays, at least Sundays and Mondays, really. But man, they could have came back with something a little stronger, but I guess not. Whatever. That's the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. If you did enjoy for whatever reason, be sure to leave a like, and if you didn't like it, leave a dislike. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.